April 24th, 2025. Pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 console went live. Or rather, they were supposed to. Instead, we were greeted with broken queues, error messages, and vanishing carts. Even complete silence from the internet's largest retailer. What unfolded that night was one of the most chaotic console pre-orders in recent memory, and it begs the question, why are we still doing this? Let's start with Walmart. The moment pre-orders went live, consumers were met with a screen that just said, "You're in line." You found yourself in a hold queue that gave no indication of where you were. No number in line, no time to wait. And what made matters worse is if you did get through, you were presented with some sort of anti-robot verification system that had you hold down your mouse button for some inordinate amount of time, only to error out in the end. Oftentimes, people that got into line after you got through faster. It was the digital Hunger Games. Then came Target. As word spread that some people were having success securing their Switch 2 pre-orders there, a flood of traffic hit the site, resulting in page glitches, shopping cart errors, even listings that were showing available that weren't. And if you were successful enough to actually get your Switch 2 pre-order in, there's a strong likelihood you woke up the next morning to find your orders canceled. Yes, it was a race, and Target tripped out of the gate. Best Buy kept shoppers in suspense, because when midnight hit and the Switch 2 pre-orders were set to go live, nothing happened. It was maybe 20-30 minutes of complete radio silence. When consumers finally could add their Switch 2 to their cart, they were instead met with Best Buy's version of a hold queue. To make things more interesting, Best Buy had a wide variety of bundles, each with their own stock and hold queue. And success varied wildly. The Switch 2 console by itself, maybe you didn't get that. But if you jumped in the hold queue with Mario Kart and a Pro controller bundled in, maybe you had success. It was a more strategic launch, but it was still messy. And then there was Amazon, or rather, there wasn't. The world's largest online retailer didn't even show up to the party. Just pure silence. No listing, no explanation, nothing. And when every second counts in order to secure your pre-order on launch night, their silence spoke volumes. But none of this is new. Remember the PS5 launch a few years ago? Or how about just last year when the 30th anniversary PlayStation released and consumers were stuck in hold queues, and those that did get orders found theirs canceled the next day? It's the same story. There's even the NVIDIA 30 series GPUs where scalpers and bots dominated, causing sites to crash and stock to disappear in a fraction of a second. And despite years of launches just like this, retailers continue to stumble over the same hurdles. So the real question is, why are we still doing it this way? Launches like this require massive server infrastructure. You have temporary compute boosts. You have queue management systems, fraud protection. All of that takes time, money, and stress. And despite all of these things, there are still failures. Consumers walk away angry. Scalpers walk away richer. And brands take PR hits. In the end, the Switch 2 will sell millions. But on launch night, it wasn't about the product. It was about the process and the people caught in it. Maybe next time we'll get it right, but if history is any indication, we probably won't. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment below. Let us know, did you get a Switch 2 on launch night? And don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell for notifications for more videos like these. And until next time, have fun.